Things keep getting crazier for the San Diego Padres, who are currently in a downward spiral. Is it finally time to admit that there's a problem, or are we going to keep riding out this slump until it is over? We'll talk about all of that in just a second. Before anything, hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. We're miserable. And I'll tell you why we're miserable right now. We're still miserable. Things are looking ugly. Before we talk about that, though, two things. Stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on the Padres subreddit. Maybe you'll be featured on the channel. And, of course, please subscribe. Through these hard times, we all have to come together. And what a better place to come together than on Padres Digest. Please subscribe and we can share our misery together. Yeah, we're at the time of our lives where Padres baseball makes us miserable. To the point where, we're through the 5 stages of grief. You know what I mean? Like, we were confused, then we were kind of like, this is kind of funny. Not even funny, it's just like, where's the Padres? You know what I mean? That's gonna happen sometimes. And then it kind of got to, acceptance, to frustration, and, now it's just it's like, can we move on? Hello? Can we stop this, please? Stop. Padres have lost 5 straight. Offense is still struggling and a tough day defensively too, which is typically not the case for San Diego. Let's really quickly look at the post-game talking points. What needs to change, if anything? And when does a slump become a problem? And are there actually any positives? I promise you, I'll find some positives. Like we were saying, though, 14-0. Excuse me, Manny. 14-0. We are the Colorado Rockies right now. We are literally that bad. We are the Colorado Rockies. You know how bad we have to be to become the Colorado Rockies? Pretty bad. And for 10 times the price. 14-0. 4 errors. I don't think I remember the last time I seen 4 errors on this Padres team. God, bro. Arraez and Machado, good offensive games. We'll get into Machado and his defense later. But every 4 hits amongst our best hitters. And then Diaz with 1 hit. Congratulations, Diaz. Round of applause. Thank you so much for getting a hit exactly when we needed it. Can you tell I'm a little salty today? Take everything, I don't want to say take everything out with what I say with a grain of salt, because I definitely am going to overreact about all of this, but I am tired. I am frustrated. I'm sorry I posted this a little later. I work on Wednesday nights, and I'm glad I missed the majority of this game. I saw the highlights. I saw the box score. I can read between the lines. I know what happened, and it's not pretty. So I showed you this already from Annie. She said the Padres 5 straight. Yeah, we already saw that. This pisses me off. The 2025 Padres are the second team in MLB history to have a 5-game stretch where they scored 3 or fewer runs, allowed 30-plus runs, allowed 10-plus home runs, committed 5-plus errors. The other team, the Padres themselves, their first 5 games or first 5 losses in franchise history. We are so bad. We are like the worst Padres we're like the worst Padres team almost ever. And what's the word I'm looking for? Ever since we started, let's put it that way, right? We're the Rockies. We're the Rockies. We are the White Sox right now. Obviously, we don't expect this to happen for the rest of the year. We're just in a horrible slump. That being said, it's still a slump, and it still absolutely sucks. I have a lot of tweets to back up this, or not even back up this, but just continue the misery. Padres have scored 3 runs in their last 43 innings. That got updated to 45 innings. I don't even know if it went up more from that or not, but 45 innings. 3, How do we go from like what 20? What was it? 21 runs against the Rockies. We can't even score more than 3 runs. What? This team? I think the offense will eventually be fine. I agree. But a few trends I'd like to be corrected. Went from 13th lowest in chase to dead last. 13% in ground ball percentage to second worst. Second best in LD percent to 14. I can't think of what LD is right now because my brain is fried. Line drive percentage? I'm assuming it's that. I'm brain fried right now. I'm frustrated. My brain is fried. I've had a day. I'm frustrated. Could you tell? I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind watching the Padres right now. And the fact that I have to talk about this, like, obviously I'm grateful to talk about the Padres, but, like, maybe this is my fault. Maybe I put some bad vibes out in the universe. Who knows? But one of the worst displays of baseball I can remember from this team in the last 5 years. Still a talented team, and they'll be fine, but this has just been brutal. Absolutely brutal. Let's look back at this again. So, I guess let's answer the question, what has to change here? I presented, if you want to see this, I'll let you pause it real quick. But I presented you, and by you, I mean the Padres audience. I hope Mike Shildt watches these videos, but obviously he doesn't. But I presented a new lineup, right? And I really like that lineup. I don't understand why we can't just tweak the lineup. Clearly, it is not working. And I saw a comment on the last video that we just got to ride this out. Why change the lineup? But, like, clearly it isn't working. What's the worst that could happen if we flip a few players in the lineup? Yeah, I get consistency. Yeah, I get it's a long season. I get things happen. But what's the worst that could happen if we just change a little bit up? You know? Even if Lockridge isn't playing well. Why isn't Tyler Wade playing more? We put him in as pitcher. I'm so grateful Tyler Wade pitched better than Alec Jacob. And it's like, I just don't understand. What are we afraid of? We're already at rock. We're below bedrock. If this is Minecraft, we're below bedrock and we're in the void right now. And it's going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping. What's the worst that can come of a lineup change? What's the worst with sending down some players? What's the worst that we could do for this team? Like, why? Like, it's just like, what do you want? Like, what do we want from them? Tell me what you want them to do. Tell me. Comment on this video. I don't understand what we're so hesitant to try. Like, yeah, I absolutely get it. Slumps happen. This is baseball. But this goes to my second question then. My second point. When does a slump become a problem? We are 27-20. When we hit 500, are we going to keep saying, oh, it's just a slump? No. Clearly, there is a problem with this team right now. I 100% believe and agree with the people who say it's just a slump and it's going to go away. But let's stop pretending like this slump isn't a problem that needs to be addressed. I had another graphic I want to show you guys real quick. I hope there's no more tipping of the cap after this train wreck Padres game. I'm sure Shildt will repeat he's not concerned, but this has been a terrible stretch of baseball. We kind of covered that. That's not what I wanted to show you. I had another one. Maybe it's in the post-game fan reactions then. So we'll come back to that. My bad. I'm tired. I forget everything. But I'm not on the fire Mike Shildt train. I still think Mike Shildt's the guy. And yeah, you could be paranoid about the past Padres seasons on odd years. I mean, we had 2020, Jace Tingler, he was great. 2021, we fire him because we have a horrible year. 2022, we get Bob Melvin, does great. Next year, we missed the playoffs. 2023, Bob Melvin, fired. Mike Shildt, 2024, great year. Now we're in 2025. We're playing good, don't get me wrong, we've played good up until now. Are we going to fire Mike Shildt? I hope not, because I genuinely think Mike Shildt's a good, almost a director, oh my god, my brain. A coach, a manager. It's hard to not be worried about the patterns, but we have to realize, again, like all slumps, they end. All patterns, they end. No pattern goes on for infinity unless it's like a mathematical equation. Who cares? We're not nerds. This is sports. Everything's got to end. When there's rain, there's always a rainbow, blah, 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 optimistic crap. But it's so frustrating, especially watching Machado play defense right now. Machado's up to 8 errors this season. He has 7 the last 2 years. Hasn't had more than 13 in a season since he joined the Padres. I have these. We'll talk about that real quick. But like, Machado didn't even do bad offensively today. I mean, he had 2 hits, right? Nothing happened with it. But like, I think the overall problem with this team right now, genuinely, is that they're way too much in their heads. I feel like, personally speaking, I might be completely off base here. I feel like the Padres, after going on a playoff run, always get super into their head and, like, put too much pressure on themselves. And, like, I could obviously be completely off base. I have no idea. I'm not in the locker room. You're not in the locker room. Only they're in the locker room. So only they can know what's going on. I just speculate. And I just feel like the vibes, the mojo, I almost said shawarma. What's the word? I don't know. Whatever. The feng shui. Whatever you call it, it's not on. It's not on right now. 4 errors, though, today. And then, like, some of those errors were just routine plays. Why is Jose Iglesias trying to be Brandon Phillips prime, even though he wasn't a shortstop? But you know what I mean, right? Like, that's a Brandon Phillips play. He trademarked that. I don't know if that's true. But my point being is, like, I guess my original point of what can we do to change this? Because clearly it's not working. I do think we should change it. And when does a slump become a problem? I think we're at a problem right now, right? But if we lose tomorrow, things need to happen. AJ needs to make things happen. I don't know if it's sending down Alec Jacob. I was on the Alec Jacob hype train, and like I can show you guys that, right? But come on, bro. 6 earned runs? I mean, I honestly, I want to give him an out. But like, when you give up grand slams like this, it's hard to give him an out. But the out I'm going to give this man is that we keep throwing him out in garbage time recently. I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but we keep throwing him out in garbage time, and we're like, okay, eat some innings, figure it out, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, we're kind of like throwing him out to the die, basically. But like, still, he's not like he's pitching good. Obviously, he's not. And I genuinely think now is the time to put him down in AAA, call up someone else. We have enough bullpen depth so that we should be okay. I mean, Estrada, he's still good. I'm not going to blame Morejon for today. He did give up hits, but if it wouldn't have been bad if people could have made defensive plays. Let's put it that way, right? When Tyler Wade pitches better than Alec Jacob, you have a problem. Genuinely. But let me talk about the positives real quick. Let's go into are there actually any positives, just so I don't keep yapping about how frustrated I am. Randy Vasquez legitimately looked good. We'll come back to that real quick. But the whole month of May, Randy Vasquez has actually been pretty good. 1 earned run, 2 earned runs, 1 earned run, 2 earned runs, and like strikeouts. He's not Michael King, he's not Dylan Cease, but like it's solid. I mean, no walks today. I'll take that any day. I mean, obviously he gave up the home run, but like it's not like he gave up 6 runs in 1 inning. You know what I mean? He's not Alec Jacob. But his expected, I don't have the stat up, but I do have his baseball savant up. And he still has a 5.58 expected ERA. But people are not scoring on him, and that's legitimately great. And I'm actually happy for Randy Vasquez. Especially because, like I just showed you guys, I'm sure Christian will make a video on this, but I'll tease it for right now. Starting pitcher Yu Darvish is feeling some residual effects from his elbow issue in spring training, and there remains no timetable for his return. Keep piling on the news. Keep piling on the news. Let's just have all the bad vibes happen now while it's May. September, we're butterflies. We're golden. We're soaring through the air. Flying, soaring, whatever that song is. But it's so frustrating, bro. I know you guys know. But let's try to find any more positives. I mean, Arraez is hitting. Tatis is below 300 now. Don't love that. 2 strikeouts. Him and Merrill had some ugly at-bats today. Bogaerts, too, had some ugly at-bats. I have never seen Merrill look so poor. And, I mean, I've seen Tatis strike out. So, like, it's not like this is new for him. But, like, I feel like every time I finally start having hope at Bogaerts, he kind of just goes, pew. And he had some ugly at-bats. I don't know why he's trying to be so patient at the plate. Clearly it's not working, and clearly patience is not working for us right now. But the positives I'm taking away from this. Arraez can still hit. Back over 300. Thank God. Machado, hopefully he's back on offense, because we need anybody right now. Literally anybody. Gavin Sheets, another 2 strikeouts as well. I don't know anymore about Gavin Sheets. Honestly, I was like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to expect anymore. And then again, like Vasquez, he's good. So yeah. What needs to change? I don't know. Something. Something. When does a slump become a problem? If we get swept again tomorrow, I think it's a problem. I think we can officially say it's a problem. Are there actually any positives? Yeah, I talked about them. Vasquez, sometimes the bullpen, but you know what? The negatives outweigh everything else. Let's get into our post-game talking points real quick. I tried to find some more positive ones, but sometimes there's some negative ones that made me laugh. So on Instagram, they had a post for the Padres. The Padres posted a ad for a giveaway for Soapy Joe's, which is a car wash down here. And this comment made me laugh so much. Need to put some Soapy Joe's in my eyes to watch this offense lately. Yeah, I need to wash this from my brain. Next one to the left. Nothing new, just good old bad baseball. It's unfortunate. Let's keep supporting this team as much as possible. Shildt needs to shake up the lineup a little bit, change things up. We are way too predictable. Teams have our number right now. We will get back to our winning ways. Yes, I don't know why we can't change things. I don't know why we're scared to change things, but Shildt, just flip somebody. Just give me something to be hopeful for. Flip anybody. I don't care. Just change something. My voice cracked. Ugliest game I can remember, and I rooted for some of the worst Padres teams in the past. Yeah, ugliest game, ugliest series, ugliest stretch of games, and I've been a Padres fan since forever, almost. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. One thing I'll say about the Padres is that it's good that this rock bottom stretch is happening now on May 21st instead of September 21st. They are too talented overall to let this continue. The roster has 7 to 8 guys who need to be DFA'd or voluntarily retired. It's bad. 7 to 8's a lot. That's basically our entire lineup. Let's not go that far, but there's definitely some people who need to go down to AAA or on the unemployment line. To be honest, we love all of you, but we're not performing right now. Other comments though, of course. Despite being the literal worst team in all of baseball last week, worst win-loss record and worst run differential, despite getting outscored 32-3 in the last 5 games, despite going 0 for our last 32 with runners in scoring position, 26 straight innings without scoring, the Padres still somehow only 2.5 games behind the best team in our league. We're still a decent spot overall if we remember how to hit. That's a very positive way to look at it. Honestly, just win. Just win tomorrow, and we can forget this ever happened. I am begging you, win tomorrow. I don't care if it's 1-0. Win tomorrow. We can forget this happened. Let's make up some ground. And then finally, I'm here for the good days and the bad days. That's what a Padres fan is all about. Yes. I mean, yes. Like I said yesterday, I'm here for the ups. I'm here for the downs. I'm miserable for the down. I'm the ups. I'm miserable for the downs. Ecstatic for the ups. But dang, this season is long, and dang, we are playing horribly. Please win tomorrow, and of course, please subscribe to Padres Digest. I'm sorry I ranted for 18 minutes. I can't help it. I'm frustrated. I'm going to bed. Good morning for all Padre fans who are watching this. You'll see another video because the Padres play early tomorrow, so you get 2 videos of me tomorrow. Hope you're excited for that. But let me know what you guys think. Is everything bad right now? Should we find a way to make things better? What should we do to make things better? And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing, how you're feeling, and have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, as always, go Padres. Thank you for watching.